helping Maui's medical marijuana patients is a calling, not a crime. Patients Without Time, a medical marijuana patients cooperative, helped legally registered medical marijuana patients acquire an adequate supply of their medicine from 2004 until 2008. In November of 2008, Director Murphy and the PWT staff were arrested and PWT closed its co-op. 6 years later, on December 6, 2014, Judge Cardoza sentenced Director Murphy to 1 year in jail for a criminal conspiracy to sell marijuana. Judge Cardoza attempts to justify his harsh sentence by making erroneous statements regarding Hawaii's medical marijuana statutes. Listen to Judge Cardoza's statements recorded on court video.
Investigation that essentially involved an allegation that a conspiracy had been formed to distribute and or possess marijuana and in the form of processed marijuana as well as seedlings for sale, approximately $400 per ounce, and seedlings for obviously a smaller price. There's been two individuals possessing medical marijuana cards, and there's been a great deal said about the reasons for this occurring, and the statute does, the statutes in question do provide for the manner in which individuals with medical marijuana cards can use marijuana in compliance with the statute. I obviously had a number of individuals before the court since this law was passed who possess medical marijuana cards, and at least up until the time of sentencing, before they were subject to the supervision of the court, had been using medical marijuana and didn't present the same issues that are presented here in this case with respect to the manner of obtaining marijuana. In terms of medical marijuana, that's something left to the legislature. The legislature has spoken with respect to that, so we're not here to have a discussion about the appropriateness or of the use of medical marijuana. Legislature has also spoken in terms of how that's to be done. And the legislature has provided for a way that can be done within the bounds of the law. And, you know, frankly, without the kind of costs that were involved in this case, because an individual desiring medical marijuana would have to and were required to pay significant sums to obtain the marijuana in question. And this case is, in the court's view, is not about the legislative scheme. It's not about the whether one is going to have to use pharmaceuticals versus medical marijuana. The law already provides for it.
The 2009 Hawaii House of Representatives honored Patients Without Time for assisting Hawaii's certified medical marijuana patients with the acquisition of their medical marijuana. The Hawaii State Medical Marijuana Task Force states, Hawaii law remains silent on how medical marijuana patients may acquire an adequate supply of their medical marijuana.